Why hello, Capcom Screen. You are no stranger to this channel. Yes, indeed, we are continuing in our Final Fight series. We'll go ahead and read the story. It's actually semi-interesting, but it goes a little slowly. After the Mad Gear Gang was destroyed, the citizens of Metro City finally thought their nightmare was over. But without the Mad Gear to control the underworld, the street gangs fought against themselves for power over the city. And a nice Metro City map in the background. In the end, the Skull Cross Gang reigned supreme. Several months later, Mayor Mike Hager got a call from an old friend. Ellipses. Yeah, go on. Oh, look! Long time no see, Guy. How did your training go? Pretty well. I think I learned a few new moves. Oh my god!
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor. I'm Detective Lucia of the Special Crimes Unit.
I assume it's Lucia.
The city is under attack.
What? Very pointless cutscene.
We've got a huge riot that just broke out in the center of town.
Goes very slowly.
If we don't move quick, they are going to rip Metro City apart.
Guy, I'm gonna need your help.
You got it.
Oh my god, who's this?
Wait a minute, Mr. Mayor. I can lead you to them. Who the fuck are you?
Is what she meant to say.
Does it really matter? All you need to know is that I know where they're headed.
I haven't got a choice, so I'll trust you. But if you're leading me into a trap, I'm gonna grind you into the pavement. Oh, should have been an exclamation mark after that. Oh yeah, he's badass. Let's hit the streets.
I'm on my way. Yes, sir.
Ellipses. A man of few words. For right now, at least. Nice picture of the city.
What?
Okay, just Final Fight 3. Yep, we are starting on Final Fight 3. And you got 4 characters this time, as we have seen. There's Guy, Dean, Lucia, and Hager. For now, I'm going to use Dean, because he's the coolest of these 4. And you will see why in a second. I don't know if you heard it, but he just went, "No!" Broken up police car, as we expected in a city as safe as this. But yeah, this is almost identical to the other 2 games, except it's sort of poorly designed. So, in my opinion, it's not the best of the 3, but Dean is one of my favorite characters, mainly because he uses electricity! And he just looks pretty cool. And you might notice Super in the bottom left corner. Well, that's because each character can do something like this. Oh yeah! Yeah, in this game, each character is given a super move that's sort of like, really any fighting game. I don't know why they waited until now to add it in. It's pretty cool. But yeah, otherwise, you just keep going along. You know how Hager has the spin down move and Carlos from the last game has his sword? Well, Dean can do this. Come on. Oh yeah! Yeah, Dean, for reasons, as far as I know, unexplained, has electricity infused in his arms. Maybe he's a robot. And now we're going through a very lovely jail cell. Seriously, what the hell? They didn't bother to have any nice atmospheres in this one. At least in Final Fight 2, you went through Western Europe. In this one, you're just kind of going through crime and... Oh, come on, Dirk. I'm going to call you Braca. That's clearly who you are. And now you're just going through the crime-infested underground that is Metro City. It's like, really? Why don't you give us nicer scenarios or settings like you did last time? But for the most part... Do the cool move. The uppercut. Yeah! I totally missed, but that's okay. He looks cool. Yeah, as the Final Fight games have progressed, I didn't really display it very much but you could kind of have better moves last time in Final Fight 2. Give me one of you guys. Dirks, even though you look completely different. Okay, I'll break your back, that's cool too. I think that's what happens when you try to do Dean's super move without the super. Yeah, whatever. That is, the super move for Dean is while you're holding somebody, do down, up, Y. Quickly, like any other combo, really. And if you don't use it, of course it goes away. Just continue to beat the shit out of people. Okay, here, Hammer. I don't know, I don't remember if this is just what Dean can do, but you throw it, and it's electric. Jeez. I wonder how well this guy would do in the ocean. He's probably afraid of getting on boats, because he might electrocute everybody on board. If he gets into a bar fight or something. But yeah, for the most part, you just keep going along. Just like any other Final Fight game, all these guys are mostly unintimidating. These Baraka-type characters. They're both named Dirk, even though one is light-skinned and the other is green-skinned for some reason? I don't know. And here we have Eddie E! That's clearly who he is. Oh yeah, I forgot you could actually run in this game. And when you run, you can, when you're Dean, you can, slide into people. And you run in this game just like you do in something like, Kirby Superstar. You just dash, you hit run, or you hit a walking distance twice. There. Now, you can do your super to bosses, and it hurts them a lot, it's cool. I don't give a shit what they say. His name is not Dave. His name is Eddie E. He's clearly from the first Final Fight. He's just off of retirement from being an asshole. Oh, come on, I totally jumped and hit you first. Oh, whatever. He's even got his billy club that he uses very annoyingly. There we go. You mother... Ugh. Yeah, if he gets you into stuff like that, you have to be quick on your punching and punch him at the right time. Otherwise, most of these bosses are very similar to how they've been before. No real epic deaths, they just kind of die slowly. Well, we're about halfway through now, time-wise. These levels do go surprisingly quickly. Oh, hold on. Once a battle had been won, and there were a Skullcross gang staged the riot to get one of their leaders out of prison, blah blah blah. Sad backstory, he was a street fighter, and then the Skullcross gang slaughtered his whole family, that's why he's exacting revenge, blah blah blah. I mean, it's not really that interesting of a story if I'm honest. Pipe. Now this one is not infused with electricity. Thankfully, you get to use it. To beat people up, or do super. All the other characters have super moves too, but Dean's is by far the most badass. He's just a badass looking guy. I mean, look at him. He looks how I want to look. Really. That kind of sleek build, huge muscles, tall, all that good stuff. He's got everything going for him, and he's got hair that was cool back in the 90s. The spiked up hair, or slicked back type of mohawk type of thing, whatever it is. It's fallen out of style, hopefully. Other than that, you just keep going here. Oh, whatever. You don't want me to have a pipe, that's fine. I'll still kick your ass. Get over here. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know if it's this ROM, I don't think it is. There's a lot of lag in this game. Just like that. Slam down to the ground, it's pretty awesome. Keep walking. Foot! $1. I guess I didn't have enough room to put on the screen foot long, so $1 for a foot. Like fruit by the foots. Those are always great. Foots, fruit by the feet, whatever. It was a foot-long strand of fruity, chewy goodness. That's all that mattered. I remember those things. I don't think they make them anymore. So yeah, they could have gotten, I was gonna say, they could have gotten so much more creative with their screen transitions, but they just have them walking. And as you'll see, once we get to another screen transition, like when they have to go through a fence, they could have made a badass, like, animation for Dean in particular, but they just have him, like, doing his spin-down move for it. It's, like, totally uninspired. I've used that word a lot, haven't I? By the way, Fat Jack. Really? Really, game? Fat Jack? Of all names you could have picked, what was it, just because it rhymed? You could have made it Fat Matt. Oh, and this is great. Arby. If you wanted us to know they were fat, we get the idea. It's sort of like the names of the guys in Brokeback Mountain, Enos and Jack. Like Larry the Cable Guy said, okay, we get it, they're gay. You think we're that stupid, why don't we just call them Brownie and Pounder? Totally incorrect joke, but it's so funny. By the way, Club. They really know how to advertise, don't they? Club. You just want to... Hey man, you want to go to Club? It'll be tons of fun. What the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot. There are secret rooms in this game. That can be shortcuts in this case, I suppose. God, I totally forgot all about these. What else I've been missing this whole time? Come here, somebody. Get... Whatever. I'll use my super move on you when you dare to get close to me, so I can grab you. Like this poor soul. I love how when you slam people on the ground, at least for Dean's super move, everybody else falls down from shock, I guess. Jukebox! Play me a better song than this. Play me the Final Fight 1 music. God, anything. Oh wow. So the boss is here too. Oh, by the way, hello, girl figure for the first time since the Japanese version of Final Fight 1. Yeah, that girl's name is May. I have no idea why, but yeah, they decided to put girls in this game. And yeah, there's another one, whose name you will never guess what it is. I'll show you in a second. Try to slam the boss into the ground. Call Man. I don't know what kind of name that is. Looks like a butler. I guess that's why they call him Call Man, you call him. Her name is also May. I mean, really? Stop dodging my moves. Come here and take your lumps. Yeah, with his dashing and kicking, he's kind of like Katana from the first Final Fight, but then he totally sucks and he looks too prim and proper to be a boss or a gang leader, so it's like, what the hell? They're really confused in this game, I guess. Slow, non-epic death. You busted the tables. Yeah, whatever, you're dead. Don't try to get up. The game tells me you are dead, therefore you are dead. Round 2 is cleared. Dean continues to remain muscular, breaks down the door, and we go on to a card dealership, I can only assume. Yeah, that's one of my main things. They don't tell you where you are in this game. You just kind of got to guess on your own. They could have got more creative like they were in previous games. You're just in more of Metro City, I guess. So those are the first 2 levels, plus a little bit of story. I don't think we really hear about the story anymore after this. Next segment number 3, I think will be just its own segment. And we will continue with nearing the end of the Final Fight Trilogy, and now the Skull Cross Gang instead of the Mad Gear Gang, with Awesomeness Dean and totally uninspired levels. Until next time, guys, see you then.